Hey Railbirds, here we are at the 2024 SYKRS WPA World Artistic Pool Championship. We are in the quarterfinals now. We have two great players. We have, first up, we have Jamie the Bayou Bullet Moody from Houston, Texas. He is a two-time World Bank and Kick champion, two-time World Special Arts champion, runner-up at the 2021 U.S. National Artistic Pool Championship. He is sponsored by Horo Tips and In the Zone. His opponent, Master Lin, Chi-Ming Lin, all the way from Taiwan. He's a two-time World Artistic Pool champion, sponsored by Chinese Taipei Billiards Federation, KFQs, Awan's Qs, YTT Cloth, and Q-Tech. So we are down to the quarterfinals. We have some good matches coming up today, but I'm going to turn the mic over to our guest commentators, Brian Pauley and Mark White. Go ahead and take it away, Brian.
Good morning, everybody, and good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for Mr. Mark White.
It's evening, night time, but I'm up for this. I'm sorry for my absence. I do have a note from my doctor about my absence yesterday, but I'm here, fit and well, and really looking forward to these quarterfinals. And what a way to start. Jamie Moody, the Bayou Bullet, up against the man who's retiring after this, Chi-Ming Ling, the master. Let's hope we see some master strokes from both of them this evening, Brian.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match. Like, these guys have never matched up with each other. On the matches on the other three tables, they're all rematches, at least either from last event or for events previous. But this is a first-time matchup here, so this is going to be interesting.
Can you just explain the format for us, Brian, before we get started?
Sure. So the playoff match now, it's kind of like a game of horse. For those that are unfamiliar with that, it was a basketball game to where you shoot a shot and then the other person has to duplicate it. And if you miss the shot, you get an H, and if you spell horse, you lose. So that's the format that we're kind of working on. So they will go back and forth leading out in the 8 disciplines. And once we get through that, so each player will have 4 shots. Once we get through those 8, then we go to wild card, so where you can pick from anywhere in the book. So it's kind of like, it's very similar to what ESPN Trick Shot Magic was back in the day.
I've learned 2 things today. What horse means, the horse game, regarding basketball. And I also learned today what a sneaky Pete cue was. I never knew. Oh, that's a bit naughty, isn't it? Having a sneaky Pete cue so everyone thinks you can't play.
Yeah, Sneaky Pete basically it looks like a house cue.
Yeah. Clever.
I heard stories of people who used to hustle back in the day to where they'd have, Sneaky Pete cue, 2-piece, but it was a good shaft and a good tip, but they would have it like together, like unscrewed and like up their pant leg. So they'd walk into the pool room or whatever, go to the bathroom, take it out, put it together. Oh, somebody left this in here, put it in the rack, and then go get their cue when they're playing a match.
That's very sneaky, Brian.
So Master Lin is starting up with a nice, really cool, technical trick and fancy shot. The 4 balls in a line. So this is going to be pretty cool. He was hitting this really good in practice.
Yeah, I saw him miss it the first time, and then I saw him make it twice after that in a row. So let's hope it's going to be 3 in a row and not a repeat of the first miss. So what's the secret behind this, Brian? Obviously the setup is very important, but how are you striking it?
So depends on where your cue ball is. So your cue ball has a box it can be in, but the 1 and the 2 ball go in the top corner pocket, the 3 in the left pocket, and then the 5 on the side. So you're striking this pretty much in between the 1 and the 2 contact point, and then with whatever spin you put on this, whatever you're comfortable with. Just like that. Drilled it.
What a start from the master, a master stroke. Good morning to everyone joining us in the chat. Good morning, Andrew, the driver. He's watching. Michael Massey. That's a good name. And Deanna Zering. Good morning to you guys. Thanks for joining us. We're in for a great quarterfinal. Getting off to a perfect start there. Chi-Ming in his last ever championship. We will miss him.
Yep, I talked to him last night through a translator. He says it's just getting too much, with the travel and everything. So he's gonna retire after this. And I said we're all gonna miss him. He's a lovely guy to be around. You just don't want to play him on the table.
I heard from a little dicky bird that somebody else is going to be up all night tonight as well and might come back a bit tired tomorrow. Certain taxi driver who's taking him to the airport, Detroit, I heard. Who might that be, Brian?
Yeah, that's me. So Lynn's flight leaves Detroit at 7 a.m. and he wanted to be there about 3 hours before. So obviously it's an international flight, but so he can use his translator app on his phone because he doesn't speak the best English. So that means we got to be there by 4 a.m. It's a 2-hour drive to the airport, so I got to leave here tonight at 2 o'clock in the morning to take him there, and I'm just driving home from there. It's 3 hours from there to my house versus 2 hours back, so I'm just going to go home and crash.
Please don't use the word crash.
I was going to say, let's hope you get home and sleep first.
Yeah.
Don't crash and then sleep.
Yeah, I told Master
drive,
Lynn.
rather.
Yep, I told Master Lynn, I was like, you're lucky you're my friend.
Yeah, that's a big thing to do. You Americans, you drive everywhere though, don't you?
Yeah. Now you're seeing what Jamie's doing. He's actually has a gap in between the two balls. Master Lynn has them frozen. Again, it's a preference, so they don't have to be frozen. Like the two middle balls don't have to be frozen to each other.
So it can still work?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. We'll soon find out, won't we?
Oh, it's close. So I used to shoot this with a gap, but then I was starting to miss it more because I don't think my gap was consistent. So I saw certain people hit it with it frozen, so I tried it that way because I figured if they're frozen, I can set it up the exact same way every time. So I just adjusted how I hit it.
So what's he doing there? He just used a little marker there to make sure he gets the first ball in the right position, is that?
Yeah, it's basically just a way to set it up. So a number of us will basically set up like that combination kiss shot that you see a lot on the spot, and then freeze the two balls in line with that, and then remove that. So it's just a way of setting up the balls in the same spot every time.
Okay. Bayou Bullet, the man with the colourful waistcoats, very colourful character as well. One of the first players that I met. I played him some 9-ball as well. He's not a bad 9-ball player.
Yeah, he's probably about a 620, 630 Fargo.
He told me he was a 580, the same as me. Ooh, you wait, Jamie Moody. No, I'm joking.
I was like, I'm pretty sure he's over 600.
I think he was playing with the Sneaky Pete as well.
Nice. Well,
I thought he walked funny as he came. He walking funny as he walked in the place he was.
Love it. Ooh, this looks better. Looks better.
Oh, so close with a 1.
But now he can actually look and see where he missed that one ball at and then just change his setup. Well, since I had my cell phone with me, I looked it up. Jamie Moody is a 635 Fargo.
Wow, that's pretty strong.
So he breaks the mold of the stereotype that trick shot players can't play regular pool. No, he can play regular pool. See where he misses the 1.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, okay, just on the near point.
Just low.
So now he just needs to angle that to the outside just a little bit more and should go.
Yeah, we were playing some bar box 9-ball, Jamie and I, when I was in the league room a few years back. Had a lot of fun. He's a really nice guy. You see our sponsor in the background, the chalk. SYKRS
Yep,
Are
that's
you
how you say
impressed,
it.
Brian?
Yes, I
SYKRS there.
I am impressed. Yeah, they were trying to teach me Chinese the other day.
I have a good friend in Taiwan who has a brilliant Chinese name. His name's Jackie. But he was anytime I need to know how to pronounce a player, I always message him and then he sends me a voice message back on Messenger. So that's how I learnt it. Right, here we go. Last attempt then. That one ball missed twice.
Ooh, made the adjustment on
Not
that,
this
but then the
time.
7 went out. All right, no points for
So
Jamie.
no points.
All right, let's see what Jamie comes up with here. He leads out in special arts.
Well, at least Jamie's brought his fan with him, look, today. That makes 2.
Yep, he always has that. He always packs it with him.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Cools him down. All right, scanning the program, seeing which shot he wants to pick. He's already down 7 points. He wants. Does he shoot? 5C. I believe that's a 3-2-1, 1-2-3.
Oh, yeah, Jamie likes this shot. He's good at this, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good.
So, strike the 3 ball, 2 ball, then the 1 ball, but the 1 ball has to go in first, the 2 ball has to go in second, and the 3 ball has to go in first. So basically, the ball you hit first has to go in last, the ball you hit second has to go in second, and the ball you hit third has to go in first. Simple as that. What
I know,
could
right?
possibly go wrong?
So I'm reading some of the chat here. Michael, about the that 4 balls in the line. Try setting up to where you hit it center ball.
Three, 2, and then 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. 10 points. Because I was having the same issues with the 4 balls in the line, overdrawing it, underdrawing it. So if I figured out a way to set it up and just hit it center ball, then I can consistently hit center ball versus trying to hit it with, tip or tip and a half a draw. That might be a little hint for you.
Saw a close-up of the lovely stroke there from Jamie, pushing the cue through the ball into the line of the pocket. So that's a 10-pointer, is it, Brian, that one?
Yes, it was.
Wow. On his first attempt, so a bit of pressure then for Chi-Ming Lin. Same shot, of course.
Here we go. He knew that wasn't
that's
gonna
not
be far
hard enough.
Yep. All right, now second
So
attempt.
number 2. Oh, nearly. Good weight on the 3, Brian, wasn't it? Perfect the second time. Two ball maybe just a little bit hard. Never gave the 1 time to get to the pocket. No, he's hit that hard again. Oh, he's made it though. How close was that?
Wow, that was awesome. 8 points, Master Lin.
How did he get that 1 ball almost grazed the 2? Let's have a look at this in slow-mo. Perfect weight on the 3. A little bit hard, I thought, on the 2. But, ooh. You can't cut it much finer than that. Well, it involves a triangle. Is it the jump in the triangle? Oh no, this one.
Yep, one-handed quick draw.
One-handed quick draw. I wonder if we're going to see any one-handed jumps. I know you've got a great story about a one-handed jump. Come on, you've got time to tell it, I think.
Okay, while he's setting this up. So this was at the BCA, I don't know how many years ago, and they were testing out the Propel, and this is when Federer was still with Q-Tech. So he's in their booth, and he's going widthwise and just jumping over the balls and getting closer and closer, making it look really, really easy, right? So I'm standing there, dress shirt, dress pants, no patches, no nothing. And the Q-Tech rep starts asking people, hey, do you want to try it? Do you want to try it? So then he gets to me, and he goes, do you want to try it? And I'm like, sure. And so I try it, set it up, and hit it one-handed. And Federer looks back and goes, who's this guy?
Lovely.
Hold on a second. I think he's doing a fellow shot. He needs to be in 3. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I think Jamie's just telling him he's in the wrong section.
All right, they're figuring out what it was now. Yep, he thought he was going on to follow instead of draw. So Jamie's just showing him which ones that he's doing. So every once in a while you can get confused and say, which one am I doing again? So
he kept saying sorry. Oh,
yeah, it happens.
Seems a really nice guy.
He's a very nice guy. Discipline 3-3C. Which one is that? I think that's the split draw shot. So is that right? Yay!
Oh, nice.
Swavalya's split draw shot. This was designed by Lucas Swavala from Poland.
Correct.
So this is a cool shot. So you obviously look in the diagram. You make the 2 balls. The combination's kiss shot, draw over, hit the cue stick, make the ball on the side, and then enough backspin to still spin down the cue, and make the ball in the corner. Cool looking shot.
There you can see Florian Kohler, 25-13 up in his match at the moment. Another quarterfinal going on.
Yep. And then on the table right next to that is Gaston Tomadani.
Gaston?
Yep. And Wayne Parker. And Gaston is up there, 8-7. Well, actually, now Wayne just made the shot, so he's going to take a quick lead. And then on table 4, it's Tim Chin and Jason Lynch. Tim is up 9-3. And if you're wondering, how can somebody have 3 points? They did wing shots, and Jason only got 1. So he missed his first shot, and then he only got a 3-point on the wing shots.
What's that, the button? No. What's the wing shot?
Oh, that's where you have the chalk and you roll the cue ball out or the object ball out and then carry them off.
Oh,
the
yes.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't seen that one this year.
All right, here we go. Ooh.
Oh,
Caught it a little too full.
yeah, needs to cut it slightly more to our left to send the cue ball over to the left, hit the cue, knock the 5 in, run down the cue, and make the other ball over the corner. So this is not a bad angle for this shot, actually. I quite like this angle. So let's have a look. Needs to strike slightly less of the yellow one. Slightly on the left-hand side as we look.
Oh, he just got over there for that. Nicely done. So that was an 8-point shot. That's now 7 points. Righty. Good view of that stroke. Look at that. When he just got over to that.
Just caught the butt, didn't he? The very end of it.
And the only ruling on this, as far as where the cue stick is the butt cannot extend past the first diamond.
As we look, obviously.
Yep. So obviously
Down this way, yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So if you put it past the first diamond, then you don't have to put as good of a draw stroke on it. It's almost a stun at that point. So where the cue stick is located, you actually have to put a stroke on it. So he's right on the line. He's fine. He just can't go past it.
Yeah, but surely you don't want to move it any further anyway, do you? Because then you need more. The cue ball has further to travel, right? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. You know, so it's in a good spot where it's at.
And the cue ball goes on the kitchen line on the middle.
It's anywhere in hand
Or
behind, anywhere behind the second diamond line. So yeah, anywhere behind the kitchen line.
Okay.
So Jamie's putting it more towards the center. I usually have mine about a half a diamond out, but again, this is how he hits it. Oof. Cut it a little too much.
Just needs a bit fuller, Brian, yes?
Yep, he cut it a little too much, took it a little more full. Should get there. What time is it there in Thailand right now, Mark?
It's 10:30.
10:30 at night? Okay.
PM. Yep.
Florian just hit one of your favorite shots over there, the window shot.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Jimmy picked it, hit it first attempt, then Florian hit it first attempt.
I thought we might have got a camera view of that as well, knowing it's my favourite shot. Oh dear.
Hit that a little too thin. But Jamie does like that shot, so it wouldn't surprise me if he shot it either, because he leads out and follow. I think he might do that zigzag carom shot, so we'll see.
Here, watch the second table on screen on the replay.
Ah. Thank you. Good shot, Florian.
Alright, final attempt here for Jamie Moody. Here we go. Ah, didn't get it.
Oh, 3 failures. Is it purely a name thing, or is it just he's not getting enough draw on it as well?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think his aim was off a hair, but then I don't think he was putting enough draw on it. Alright, so now Jamie's going to lead out and follow. See what he's got here. And Caitlin said in the chat, Tim and Jason are shooting the window down on table 4 too, so everyone's shooting it this week. She's right, it's been a popular shot.
Does that have anything to do with the way the tables are playing, that they're playing that shot, or is it just they've all been practicing it maybe? And
it's a good playoff shot, but yeah, if it's going, people practice it and say, hey, I'm getting it to go, let's go. And, yep, he's doing the zigzag shot.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. So double kiss off the 9 ball on the rail. Is that the one?
Whichever object
Back
Pauley
onto
picks
the...
for you. Yeah, back onto the 3 balls and then spins forward, makes combo.
So this must be just down to the correct aim. Yes, Brian?
Yeah, this is all about aiming. we go.
You could actually use this in 9-ball, couldn't you?
You could, yeah. If you had a combo over there and something similar, yeah, you could use this.
But you often find yourself in this position.
Yeah. The 1 out of 4 million opportunities that you'd be able to hit this, you could.
I remember Dennis Taylor, when he used to do his trick shots during the snooker interval, he would set up where he'd be hooked with a semicircle of balls around the pocket and the cue ball in, behind the semicircle of reds. And he would say, well, you often find yourself in this position. Yes.
Good shot.
Echo.
9, 8. So 8 points.
Great.
This is such a cool looking shot.
Ray really, what's the word? Adapted there, didn't he? Because he was way off with the first one. And the second time did the necessary alteration, adjustment.
Yep. And that's the key to this sport is adjustments. If you miss it, you got to be able to figure out the adjustment, and then so you don't get a 0 on the shot. And every table plays differently. So I almost rather getting the third attempt shots because that means my adjustments were correct. Obviously, I want to make them on the first attempt, but if you can get them on the second or third, that means your adjustments were good. Yeah, at least you had the 4 blocker balls. Yes. Story about that last year on the stream table, actually. Jamie had to play Florian in the quarterfinals, and he didn't have all 4 blocker balls up. He only had 3. So when he made it, it didn't count because it wasn't set up correctly. So, but the cool thing is he did hit it on the next attempt.
It's kind of the same sort of thing as playing the wrong ball in rotation, isn't it? Like you should be going for the 5 and you go for the 4. Should be going for the 4 and you go for the 5 instead.
Absolutely, it's exactly that. It's a good analogy, Mark.
Oh, I do have one every 10 years or so.
You can have one more than 10, less than 10 years.
There's Jimmy the General Glanville. Looks like he's borrowed Jason Lynch's shirt there, by the looks of it.
Yeah, Jason was wearing purple yesterday, yeah.
Saw the flag of South Africa for Wayne Parker on the next table along as well.
Yep, and right next to
see
that.
a few flags flying.
Yep, there you go. Right next to
that
that is the Argentinian flag for Gaston, so. I think that's a tradition we're going to start doing more of at World Championships. Have the flag of the people on the front. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Alrighty, here we go. Wait a minute. He's like, wait a minute, I need the 3 balls.
Where's the pool's gone? So one of them goes on the spot, I'm guessing, and
Yes,
the other
one of
2 go either side.
Correct. Jimmy just missed the impossible stroke shot on the table next to Florian. He just missed it before he looked at me. He goes, who picks this?
Yeah, I've still not seen that one made, the impossible shot.
I've seen it made twice in a tournament. Once by Jimmy, once by Tim Chen.
You're going to have to rename it the almost impossible shot.
Yep. Jimmy made it in prelims.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I heard you talking about. We had this conversation before, didn't we?
Yep. Oh, so close. You didn't even see Florian's reaction. He's like, Ooh, that was so close.
So is there a preferred ball to hit of those three, or doesn't it matter too much? Or would you like to hit the centre one? Yeah, it does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yep, you'd really want to hit
I'm
more
guessing.
towards the center. Yep. Here we go. Third and final attempt.
So this could turn out to be a very good pick for Jamie. And it was.
Very good pick.
So he's made up some ground there.
All right, so now Chi-Ming Lin will lead out in bank kick. And since Jamie is a two-time world bank kick champion, he'll probably be able to hit just about anything Chi-Ming Lin throws at him.
What about the three bank ball? You know, the one where it goes banks 3 times. What about that one?
All
Or is
the
that too easy?
triple reverse bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a 6-pointer, but he's up, so you might as well pick an easy shot. This has been 5-3C. That is that the quick timer? Yes.
Oh, nice.
I love this shot. I shot this in prelims.
Did you make it 1, 2, or 3?
I made it on my 3rd attempt. So I missed the bank first time. Then I made it. Everything was supposed to happen, but the ball that goes in the corner rattled, so I had to make that adjustment. I got it on my 3rd attempt.
That's what you call good adjustment on
Yep.
the 3rd shot.
Hello, Carly. Good to see you in the
Carly
chat.
McGee in.
Yeah, good to see you in the chat for 2 different disciplines. I always see her in the chat for the WPBA, and now we're for an artistic pool, so that's pretty cool. And Florian just hit the impossible stroke. Holy crap. Alright, so that's 3 people now I've seen making competition.
And I've still not seen it. I wonder if Kevin can oblige and let me see it for the first time ever. I bet he's working away there now, isn't he, with his replay button?
Yep, he's over here.
Carly's off to Vegas. When are you going, Carly? Safe travels, darling, and have lots of fun there. I won't be there, but my voice will be. Oh, yes. The high five from Jimmy Glanville as well. Nicely done, Florian. Thank you. Nicely done as well. Kevin Ross of Railbirds TV. Now, Railbirds TV, lots and lots of great stuff on this channel, guys. It's all free to watch. There's lots and lots of Derby City classics. There's lots of 9-ball, 1 pocket, bank pool. Every single one of these is on there as well. Lots and lots of this. So please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And every time that we post a new video or go live, you will be the first to know. So thank you so much, guys. Something just little that helps us to keep bringing you lots of free pool. Thanks, guys. Here we go then. Attempt number 1. Well, although that might have looked right, it wasn't.
I was going to say, that might be a tougher shot.
Actually banked the ball, didn't he?
So the ball that was supposed to cross bank came short, and then it, in a sense, banked twice.
Yeah.
So you just make an adjustment on the aim point of the ball.
So he's banking that one into the side, isn't he, after the red disappears, correct?
Yes, so you bank it over, and then the cue ball stuns over, hits the 3, so the 3 goes in the side, the 9 goes in the corner. And then the 1 ball cross banks now because he's cleared the pocket out of the way. Cue ball came all over from table 4. That's better.
Jason, didn't it?
That's a good shot.
Jason doesn't know his own strength, does he?
All right, that was 7 points for Master Lin. All right, so now Jamie, his first attempt on the quick timer. He said, this is one of my favorite shots. And not a lot of people were shooting it. So then I figured it out, so then I pulled it in a playoff match, and someone's like, who shoots this? So not everybody's been doing it.
Ah.
And that's usually what happens. You know, there's certain shots in the program that, you know, just not a lot of people shoot. You know, maybe they're just their low percentage or whatever. But then once one person figures out one of those shots and then pulls it, and then a lot of people are missing it, they're like, all right, we need to practice this one now.
I'm hoping we're going to see Guimeli's Rendezvous. That's another one of my favourites.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Jamie leans out in stroke, and I know he knows the shot, so we'll see what he picks for stroke. But points are at a premium right now, so he's going to take his time and make sure everything is set up correctly. Because with these playoff matches, I mean, he was in a playoff match with Abram Diaz. He won by a point. So every attempt matters.
Yeah, and of course this is sudden death now. There's no way back, is there, after this?
No. And here we go. First attempt, quick timer, 8 points.
Oh.
And so he caught the combo a little too thick. And then the banked ball long. So he's just going to have to make 2 adjustments now.
I thought he put a little bit of a quick stroke on that one as well. Didn't look very smooth, did it? Looked a little bit hurried, the stroke, Brian.
It didn't, maybe. We'll see what adjustments he's got in store here.
So are those 2 balls touching? They have to be
Yes.
touching, those 2, or not? Yes, they do.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
frozen.
Talking of frozen, I'm getting a little bit cold. I need to turn my air conditioning off. How's the weather there in Bay City, by the way?
Cold and snowy.
So second attempt. Jamie, the Bayou bullet. Moody needs these points desperately. Can't afford to lose any more ground on the master.
Getting his aim point ready. Here we go. Oh. 6 ball looked like it was tracking, but then the other ball missed, so he's got to make another adjustment. Going around the room here while he's setting this up, giving people some updated scores on the playoff matches. Florian is up 63-22 over Jimmy Glanville. Let me see here. Gaston is up 35-32 over Wayne Parker. And Tim Chin is up 27-18 over Jason Lynch. If all the Scoring devices are correct, as Lonnie Fox Rabin calls them, the flipper doos.
Hi, Lonnie.
I don't know if she's in the chat, but I know that's what she calls them.
I'm pretty sure that's their official name,
Yeah.
the Flipper-Do.
The flipper do. Yep, probably knows that because she's always in the chat here, and all of Lonnie's Lonnieisms.
Yeah, from a conversation I had yesterday with a certain gentleman in the United States who requested me to do some commentary for them, it looks like I might be teaming up with Lonnie at some point. Lonnie Fox Raymond you're talking about, yes?
Correct.
Yeah. So it looks like I might be doing some commentary with Lonnie at some stage in the near future. She's doing some great stuff for the WPBA.
Jamie's double checking all his notes, making sure he's hitting this correctly.
Does that six ball look right to you?
I could see it could be a little more aiming towards the pocket, but we will see.
Yeah, I think so.
But we'll see what happens here.
I guess it's how you hit it, but
Yep.
yeah, it was out, wasn't it?
Good call, Mark.
Yeah, mate, there's just a little bit of an oversight there, I think, on Jamie's part.
All right, so now we are going on to... Yep, see, you're right. The ball was out too far, so it hit the point.
Yeah.
So now Jamie's going
I'll tell you what.
Go ahead.
I'm getting the hang of this, Brian. This is only my fifth time, and I'm getting the hang of it.
You absolutely
Can I come back next
Mark.
year?
All right, absolutely. We like having the whole team, you and Kevin and Sherry, and their son doing camera now too. We love the whole team here.
Yeah, Ethan. Ethan's done a terrific job. Well done, Ethan.
Discipline 6 4B. Oh, that's the jump shot over the barriers. This is a cool shot. I know Mark likes this shot. Oh no, he's doing the show-off spin shot. Okay.
You're slipping, Brian.
I do like this one. Anything where there's an arc drawn on the table, trust me, I like it.
And this one has a lot of spin on it. So this is great having the Muso balls. Shout out to Aramith Balls for providing the balls for this tournament. And as well as Simonis for providing beds of cloth for statewide billiards so they can recloth these tables after we destroy them.
Yeah, and all of that, the diamond table wrapped in that Simone's cloth. Quality all the way from the table to the balls and to the players as well. A perfect combination for some perfect artistic pool. It doesn't get any better than this. Come on, Jamie. You need this desperately, mate. Make all the balls. Draw. Lots of spin around 3 cushions. Make the pink 12 in the corner.
All right, here we go. First attempt. Does it have enough spin?
Is there enough power? I don't think so.
Right line, though. So, yeah, just a little bit more stroke on this.
Perfect. Perfect line, wasn't it? Even without the helper ball, Brian, that would have gone if there'd have been enough pace on it. So a good gauge there.
Yep, right line. Just got a little more into it. when Collier was talking about Lonnieisms, I got a chance to do some commentary with Lonnie at the WPBA event that was in October in Louisville. So I actually stole a Lonnieism from her right before she was getting ready to say it.
Oh, nice.
She's like, "Hey, that's my line."
Which one was it? Do you remember?
It was when somebody scratched, and I said, "Hey, don't go in there. It's dark."
Ah.
And she looks at me and says, "Hey, that's my line."
You should feel flattered when other people are using your sayings.
Yep.
Come on, a little bit more oomph. More oomph, Jamie. No.
Oh. That had more oomph on it.
Yeah, it had a lot more arc, didn't it? Really good effort, that. If you'd have just got past that side pocket, it was all the way. Feeling good for this one. Yeah, it was a shame this week to see the passing of Danny Diliberto. I mean, we wouldn't be complete, would we, if we didn't mention that legend of our sport, a boxer, commentator, player. So much knowledge, so many great stories as well. Danny Diliberto, you will be missed, my friend. I met him once, didn't get to talk to him, but I did meet him at Derby City Classic one year. A big loss to the game. Rest in peace, Danny.
Yeah, I watched probably hundreds of AccuStats videos back in the day with Danny and Billy and Cardona and Grady Matthews all doing commentary, and when those three got together, it was commentary gold.
I agree with that. I've watched a lot of AccuStats myself, and I got a chance to meet Danny Diliberto a couple times at Derby. I have his autograph on a shaft at home, so I will definitely treasure that.
So third attempt.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think caught too much of the ball or something. All right, so now golden opportunity for Master Lin here. If you're able to hit this on any attempt, he will increase his lead even further. He's already up 12 points. So if he hits it even on the third, he's up 20 points. So in essence, he's up 2 shots. So
yeah, it's going to count, isn't it, Brian? When we get towards the end, towards the the nitty gritty, he can then play lots more lower shots, which will make it very, very hard for Jamie to catch back up again.
Yep.
More strategy coming.
Gaston hit a good shot, and he's pulling a little bit further ahead of Wayne now, so he's excited.
How could you tell he hit a good shot? I think the people out in the parking lot knew he hit a good shot.
Yep. He gets really excited, and especially he only plays in this once a year. I mean, he's got some tournaments and events he does in Argentina with some other players, but this is the first time he gets to, one time a year he gets to compete with us, so he gets excited.
That's a South American passion for you, isn't it? Right there.
Yeah, and apparently, Sebastian Schumelli was the same way, and I played only one tournament with him. But yeah, anytime he hit something big, he was like, yes! Jimmy just hit that split the stick shot over there. That was a good looking shot. He was happy about that.
So same shot.
Yep, same shot, Master Lin here.
So tell viewers exactly where he's striking on the cue ball here, Brian. What's he trying to do with that cue ball?
You're shooting low right with this. So you are hitting it with a loose wrist, so when you hit it and follow through, the cue actually kind of deflects off the cue ball a little bit. And the reason why you're able to come around 3 rails like that is you're drawing off of 24 ounces of weight. So each pool ball weighs 6 ounces. So you got 24 ounces that you're coming off of, so that allows you to get all the way around the table. And again, you don't really have to hit this hard. You just got to hit this really clean with a loose wrist. So we'll see what Master Lin has for us here. He's got a really...
Go ahead, bro.
He has a really good fluid long follow through, so we'll see what he does here.
I just noticed here, he smells victory here because look how meticulous he's being about this setup here. He wants to get this right. He'd love to get it first time, get it done and over with.
Also, you don't have to set it up again.
Yeah, exactly.
Finding out his aim point here.
So he's aiming just slightly left of the one, is he?
Yep. Oh, yes. Miscued.
Oh, wow. Florian's just done something special.
He hit the split. Yep, he hit the split the stick shots just like Jimmy did. Jimmy's looked prettier though.
I mean, we all know how great Florian is, right? His trick shots that we all see him on his billion views of on YouTube. But let's just let him play this shot, and then I'll ask you the question.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, this looks
does it have the
good.
side spin?
This looks very good. It does.
Spin off the rail.
Too much. Oh yes.
8 points.
He had so much spin on that. The angle that it took off of the third cushion, Brian.
Here we got good
really
replay.
Squirted off.
It's good.
Look at that.
Yeah, good view of where he followed through to.
Look at the angle it took off that third rail. Look at the spin still. Well, I had measles when I was a kid, and that was painful, but that wasn't. That was pretty.
It was very pretty.
Beautiful. Yeah, I was going to ask you, how good is Florian Kohler? Is when he comes to do these shots. Now, I'm not meaning this in any way whatsoever. I'm just going to ask the question straight. Would he find these shots easier to do than the shots we're normally seeing him take on his crazy mind trips that he takes, you know, when he's doing his crazy shots, like hitting balls in the mid-air? And would you think he finds this kind of like a nice break from that? Or is it just as difficult but just a different... just a different thing.
It's a different way he's doing things, because a lot of the stuff he does, it's just variations of some of the stuff you're seeing here. You know, like when he does takes the rails off, like he's doing a masse shot. He's doing like the chalk cube masse, but maybe doing it, more extreme or tougher, right? But the issue here, even if maybe the stuff he's doing on the videos is a little bit, tougher or a different skill set, you have all day to do that. You have unlimited misses versus coming to the tournament, you get 3. So even if the shots are quote unquote easier than what he's trying at home, you only get 3 attempts. That's why I say there's 3 different types of trick shots. There's the stuff you do on video that you can get extremely creative and they can be extremely hard, but you get all day to hit them, right? Unlimited misses, and you only show the time you make it. Then you have your exhibition shots, which are usually very easy, but also look very entertaining. And then you have your competition shots, we're somewhere in the middle, to where like, hey, you only get 3 attempts. They're easy to really hard, but you should be able to. Hopefully, you can make them in 3 attempts. So that's the way I look at it. Is that's the difference between the 3 types of trick shots.
Yeah, great explanation. When you put it like that, it's puts it all in perspective, doesn't it? Really, they're all very, very difficult. It's just that you only get 3 attempts at this, and you're in front of a live audience as well, and you're live on Railbirds TV.
Okay, here we go. Slow roll the cue ball. Jump all 4 balls.
Oh no. Brilliant.
Nicely done. And see that shot right there, how he hit that proves you don't have to hit that shot super, super fast. He just was nice, slow pace on the cue ball, pocket speed basically, and then you can take your time on those jumps, right?
Yeah, it was all about that first shot is so important. You get that right, and then you don't have to rush. It's kind of like a variation on the 3-2-1-1-2-3, isn't it?
Yes.
Ooh, that 3 ball only just went in before the 2 ball. Are they allowed to hit or not?
Yes, they're allowed to touch.
Okay. I'm just checking. I'm keeping my beady eye on this, don't worry.
So we have our extra set of eyes, our extra referee from Thailand.
Yeah.
And you see
Good evening, Sherry Ross.
And you see how Jamie's putting his balls closer than Lynn did. And again, that's a preference thing. Some people will space them out further. Some people put them closer to the rail. And as you see Jamie, how he has it set up, it's kind of at an angle. Those balls are in hand behind that jump cue. So here we go.
And look where he's put. Yeah, so this obviously means that hasn't got so much movement to make to get to the next ball.
Right.
But this first one is he's hesitating there, but didn't from there on, did he? Oh, he's missed the white.
Oh. So what probably happened there is
dear.
Some of the balls that hit the rack probably moved the rack just enough to where it was off the point, and then with the cue ball didn't hit it. But it was perfect pace, and he took his time. Yep, because he goes quick. Look at this.
He did, didn't he?
Yep, see where it just moved the rack?
Yeah, the triangle was the last ball, wasn't it? Just nudged into it.
Yep, so
and
if
that's
that
cost him.
Yep, so if that triangle is still there.
Oh, is it going to happen again? Is it going to happen again? Oh.
So now Jamie knows that pace. Just a little more pace.
Chi-Ming Lin was having a little smile at that one. Oh, wanted another revolution, didn't it?
Yep. Well, maybe even a half a revolution. So here we go. Better pace on the cue ball.
This is better. Yes.
Nice. And that cue ball went dead center. That did not hit a point or anything. So
he hit it slightly harder than he'd hit any of them before. Well, not slightly, a lot harder. But look how quick he goes through these balls. Just watch this. And even in slow motion, that's fast.
there's a video of him, I think Inside Pool Magazine did it years ago. He jumps like 4 or 5 balls over a cue butt in like a second.
Wow.
Second and a half, something like that. It's ridiculous.
Do you know, I've got a little story just while we're waiting about Jonas Ottonen, who is one of the owners of a very famous Finnish chalk that I'm not going to mention for obvious reasons. But he used to hold a world record for jumping balls over a queue into the middle pocket. I think he did, I can't remember how many he did. I think it was 15 balls. It's on YouTube. I'll check it out. But he held the world record. He did it live on Finnish TV. But not only did he do it very, very quickly, the jumps were behind his back as well. He used to be a very good player, Jonas Ottinen. Doesn't really play so much now, but he did that trick shot live on TV. And when we went to India last year, we were giving a little talk on pool and billiards around the world. And one of the local trick shot artists, you know Shizad?
I've heard the name before, yes.
Yeah, he puts lots of stuff on Facebook, which he does from his home in India. And him and Jonas did a little trick shot show in front of lots of students at a college where we were commentating on the national 9 and 10 ball men's and women's championships last year.
Right, so this is the mini rocket masse. Cool looking shot. So he's going to make the 4-ball with a masse stroke, rocket back, 5 in the side, 2 in the bottom right corner.
I saw Gaston make this last night. There's a video of him, just the clip of him making this shot. Or maybe it wasn't this shot, it was another shot. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, Jamie.
Perfect.
Beautiful, my friend.
What it's supposed to look like. Nicely done. And while that's been going on, the match between Florian Kohler and Jimmy Glanville is now over, with Florian Kohler winning that, so he'll move on to the semifinals. Good view of this. Look at this.
Yeah. Little
Dead
fist
center.
pump coming. There it is. Always good value for money, isn't he, Jamie? Good entertainment. Wears his heart on his sleeve. Very passionate, very talented, very quick, and very colourful.
The other two matches going on right now are also very close. I think it's 49-40. Gaston over Wayne Parker. And it's 39-33 Tim Chin over Jason Lynch.
So what's going on here? Oh, same shot but different side.
Yep, he's just changing the side.
Making our cameraman earn his crust here. He's going to have to change camera angle. There it is, right on cue.
Yep. So I'm going to double check the bracket to see who Florian plays in the semifinals. Which winner of the matches now is he going to have to go up against? And the winner of this match right here will face Florian Kohler. Yes, the winner of this will face Florian in the semifinals.
So that will be coming up because we will be seeing both semi-finals on this table live on Railbirds, and followed by the final, of course. You'll see it here, guys, on Railbirds TV.
Yep, so it'll be the winners of the...
Master Lynn.
Yep, go ahead, Mark.
No, I finished.
Okay. Here we go. A little bit of a miscue.
Oh.
Yeah, so the winners of the other two semifinals will be in a match, and then Florian versus the winner of this. Gonna be some high quality. Oh yeah, I was about to say high quality matches.
I mean, they are going to be great, aren't they, Brian? Both semi-finals.
And this match is pretty good too. Oh man, he rattled the one ball.
Oh.
Didn't get enough there for the 9, so good pick by Jamie so far.
Do you know anything about Chi-Ming, whether he plays other pool as well? Does he play rotation pool at all, or does he just concentrate on artistic pool?
I believe I've seen him do some pool drills online, and I know he teaches. So my theory is he does play regular pool too. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's to make 3 balls here.
Does he get it?
Yes,
Does he make the good
yes,
adjustment?
yes.
All right, it's 6 points, Master Lin. All right, so now we are halfway through the match. We have gone through the discipline round. Now it's wild card. So now they can pick from anywhere. This is Lin's first wild card pick. He's got a 20-point lead.
Just shows you how quick Florian is. Their match is finished already.
You see his arsenal of cues sitting there. He has to take 2 cases for all his stuff. Look at all the spin on that ball.
Pretty. Tom Russman looking on in the background, right in the heart of the pocket, that 9 ball.
Discipline 2, 2A. It's a special art shot. Massey's over, round, and under. Cool looking shot.
Oh yeah, this is the bridge, right?
Yep, and the cool thing is, Mike Massey's sitting right here, down in the, on the table. So
Please pass on my good wishes, please, to Mike.
I definitely will.
I love being around him. I love being around at tournaments when he's there. He's always an interesting guy, and then got a lot of time for him. So what's the point here then, Brian? What's going on? What's going to happen?
So we'll put the diagram back up. So we're going to make a combination kiss shot. So we're going to make a ball on the side, ball in the corner. Cue ball jumps over the bridge, goes 3 rails, back under the bridge, and makes a ball in the corner. 7-point shot.
Only 7 points. You're a tough taskmaster, Mr. Pauley.
Yep. I could just see Mike seeing this shot and be like, yeah, I made that shot.
Yeah.
Just got a nice little spacer there so he knows exactly how far it's out. Just a piece of a cue butt. All the gadgets and gadgets that we use.
Do you know, I was wondering the other day, when Earl Strickland retires, if he ever will, I'm not saying he would, but if he ever does, is this something that you think he might get involved with? I mean, I know he does a great trick shot
Look
show.
at this.
Oh, look at this first time. Oh, no.
Real
Perfection.
bad. Drilled that. When you know that cue ball goes in afterwards, you know you hit that perfect. Man, he hit
Tremendous
that
shot. Well, that's worth another look, isn't it?
good. Oh yeah, we're gonna check out this instant replay, and then I'll answer your question after the replay. Right, here we go. Look at this. And he fires this in too.
Oh, look at the 1 ball jumping into the court, into the side. And absolutely perfect, as you say, on this 9 ball. Even follows it in, clears the table. Thank you very much, Jamie Moody. The table is yours.
So to answer your question about Earl Strickland, he's popular for doing the wing shots, right? And
Yeah.
the interesting thing is, though, we put the chalk on the spot. Of all the videos I've seen Earl doing the wing shots, a lot of times that's where his contact point is the spot. So he'd have to adapt to how we shoot him which I have absolute faith that he would, 'cause he's the great player that he is. He has the stroke for some of the other stroke shots. The 2 millimeters, I don't know how
Yeah.
he would do. Obviously, he could learn them. The speed shots, I don't know. We'll see. He's getting up in age. But the thing is, unless there was bigger money than what we do, which hopefully with some of the contracts we are hopefully signing and working with, we're going to get that eventually. Some cool things coming down the pike, hopefully. But if the money ever got that big, then maybe he might do it. But if the money's not there for him, I don't think he would do this, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was just gonna. That was another question I planned to ask you sometime this evening. Obviously, pool is growing at the moment all around the world. So many tournaments going on. I'm talking about rotation, but then you've got one pocket kind of very popular bank still being played. Straight pool with Jason Shaw breaking the 832, breaking his own record of 714. It seems every discipline of the sport, everywhere you look, the sport is really growing and becoming more popular. And my question was going to be, can we expect the same for artistic pool as well? Because we don't want the art dying, do we?
Yeah, you're right. We don't want it dying back. I can guarantee you from some of the inside information that I know of, you're going to see us starting to grow as well.
Come on, give us an exclusive on Railbirds TV. Give us a little taster. Whet our appetite. Come on, Brian.
Well, first of all, see what happened there when the cue ball hits the bridge. The cue ball is allowed to touch the bridge. So if he would have come back around and made the 9, that shot would have been good.
Ah, okay.
Let's just say we signed a contract with a company that is going to help us grow and look to see some big things from us in the future. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, good to hear. And, you know, it doesn't matter how much we love a sport, everyone who puts time into whatever discipline it might be, you need to see, you know, if you're a winner of a tournament, you need to see the financial reward. And if the financial rewards aren't enough to whet people's appetites, then they're just not going to put that much effort into it, are they? So it's very, very important. I know it shouldn't be all about the money, but unfortunately, of course, that's what makes the world go round.
Yep.
And as a player, you know, you're putting lots of time into it. You want the financial rewards, and bigger prize money is obviously something that attracts more players to play the sport.
Yep. There we go. Second attempt for Jamie. All right, so being the veteran player that he is, he let the cue ball go, even though after the combo didn't go. So, and then another cool thing that is potentially coming down the future for us is to have a world championship outside of U.S. soil. So,
that would be good.
So we will see what happens. And who knows, Mark, we might even get closer to you so you can come to one of these in person.
Oh. Maybe Vietnam. Is there any Vietnamese players that play this?
Not that I know of, but here's the thing. I think if you announced a world championship in Vietnam enough in advance, then you'd get a lot of Vietnamese players working on these shots.
I totally agree with you. They're absolutely crazy for anything they can get.
Yeah, I saw those videos of some of the, like, Shaw and SVB getting off the plane and all that stuff. I mean, they went nuts.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Third and final attempt. Mr. Jamie Moody.
Oh, that's the ball cleaner going off, I'm guessing.
That is correct.
Can
All
you
right.
tell Tom Rossman to wait until this is over to stop cleaning the balls, please?
I'm not pushing my luck.
No.
There he is in
There
the
he is,
background
there,
there.
hard at work,
Yep. So no
shining
score.
the balls.
Yep. So no score for Jamie. So now this is Jamie's first wild card pick. Discipline 5
Nine.
2C. Ah, they're back
Interesting
again.
to see. Yeah, interesting to see. They're back again as well. Look, Florian and Jimmy Glanville. Thanks for turning that machine off, Tom.
All right, so updating the scores down the way. So Gaston has jumped out to a 59-40 lead over Wayne Parker, and Tim Chin has a 53-41 lead over Jason Lynch.
Is that a big 15 ball? Is it my eyes, or is that perspective? That 15 looks massive.
It looks that way. It's just an optical thing. Ooh, this is looking good.
Ah. Oh, what a comeback. What a comeback, Mr.
Good shot.
Moody.
Good shot. Just need to get some points at this point.
Taking his stacker ball. That's mine. I'm taking my ball home with me.
Yep.
He actually sells them, doesn't he, Jamie?
Yes, he does. If you contact Jamie Moody on social media, you can order stacker balls from him, and you can order whichever ball you want.
Oh. So he makes them, I guess.
Yes, he does. I have one of his balls. I have an 8-ball.
You'd have to have an 8 ball, wouldn't you? It's the only ball to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
8 or 9, I guess. Maybe 10. 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, one of those two.
Or a 1. or a 2, or a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Or you can even do the 16 ball.
The 16 ball, I've never seen one.
The cue ball.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's the 16th ball.
It is the 16th ball. It's the 26th ball in snooker. Do you know, Brian, I didn't realise until, I guess it's a couple of years now, that when you're playing 8 ball, so for example, all you do is add 8 to every ball to get the same colour. Like 2 ball is blue, the 10 ball is blue, and so on. The 3 is red. Add 8, 11, that's red. I didn't know that. I guess you did, and everyone else in the world. It's probably just me.
Yep. So the match on table 4 has just concluded. Tim Chin defeated Jason Lynch 69-41. So Tim Chin will be advancing to the semifinals, and he will be taking on the winner of either Gaston Tomadani or Wayne Parker. And right now it is 59-50, Gaston over Wayne.
And yes, Mark, I just took a quick poll of the world, and it turns out, yes, you are the only person in the world who didn't know that.
There you go. I always wanted to be unique. I've finally made it.
Alright, so see what shot he's doing here. Oh, that's right, he's got to do the same shot. Never mind. Jamie picked that, so yeah. Alright, here comes Master Lin, first attempt. Might be a little short. Might be
you
there.
can do.
Ooh, we got it. Nice.
Oh, anything you can do, I can do as well, says Chi-Ming Lin. played very, very solid right from the start, hasn't he? So it will be Chi next, as we see the replay here. Looked maybe it was going to be a little bit short, Brian, wasn't it?
Thought it was, but just got in there. Alright, so now it's Mr. Lynn's second wildcard pick. He cannot pick a special art shot. 6-3B. Just been 6-3B. I think that is the shot where you 2mm and guiding off the rack. Yep, the whip shot.
Oh, whip shot. I like this one as well. There it is, the squiggly line, the arc. That gets me going. That's fine. Low right on the cue ball. Make the one in the side.
Yeah,
Cue
this
ball
is
around 2 rails, hit the triangle and make the ball into the side.
Yep, this is a little fouette shot here. Nicely done when it goes. Okay, so we got 2 more matches going on here. See where we end up with our semifinals. And now he's just testing out, see where he needs to set the rack for the 9-ball, because you cannot roll a ball, you know, to kind of test the rack. So most people just let their cue down and say, all right, that's where it goes.
The equivalent of holding or getting somebody to hold their finger on the cushion where they want you to hit it to enable you to get out of a hook. No test rolling.
Yep.
No holding your finger on the rail.
So we get down here. Gaston trying to draw a shot that Wayne hit. Wayne picked a good shot. Alright, here we go. So 1 ball on the side. Cue ball is going to draw around 3, hit the rack, pocket the 9-ball, and you see he's got the 2mm gauge out there. Make sure everything is correct in the spacing. Jamie's going to come over here, kind of watch where he's going to be aiming this at.
Let me ask you a question. Why 2mm? Why not 3? Why not 1? Why 2?
I think the 2mm is this. A lot of this stuff comes from Carom. So I think a lot of the stuff with 2mm is coming from the Carom game.
I thought he was going to say it's the only piece of metal we had. Oh, Gaston's made a shot.
Made a good shot. There's a shot that Wayne picked, Wayne missed, and then Gaston made it.
Interesting, Jamie, watching to see if he can pick up some little nugget, golden nugget of information that will help him make it, because he has to play this same shot.
Yep.
There you see him get moving in close up. He wants to see exactly where he's hitting this. Oh, he's missed the triangle.
It's like he didn't
Now,
get enough
I think
draw
you
on
told
that.
me. You told me you don't have to hit the triangle, okay? You can make it without, but you've never seen anyone do that.
Oh,
right?
no, you have to hit the triangle on this.
You have to.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause that's part of the shot, so.
Right. I didn't know if it was just there as like a helper. So Jamie seems to have learnt what he needed to learn from that shot. He's gone back to his seat.
So now Gaston is up 67-50 over Wayne. And then this match remaining. Alright, here we go. Master Lens now second attempt. Making sure everything's correct. Alright, here we go. Second attempt. He's not getting the draw on that. It has to hit higher on the rail, because then the spin will then take it down towards the rack. Alright, here we go. We try to overdo it.
No, again.
Jamie's like, he misses. Yep, everybody can miss from time to time, even the really, really good ones.
That is the first time he's missed, isn't it?
I think so. I think this is the first time he's missed a shot.
Yeah, it was.
And it's now Jamie. He's going to come over here, shoot the same shot. So while we're waiting, I'm going to torture myself since it's snowy and cold here. Mark, what is the weather in Thailand right now?
Well, we're just actually coming in to official summertime at the end of February, the hot season. There's warnings coming out about that it's going to be 45 degrees weather.
Wow.
But at the moment, at 11:32 at night, it's 27 degrees Celsius at the moment. So
That's
about
not
83
bad.
degrees.
About 83 Fahrenheit, yep.
.45 Celsius, 113 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's warm enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's like Dubai and that. They get very, very hot weather. They're almost unbearable. I mean, I'm in Pattaya, which is on the coast, so it's always slightly cooler on the coast, but Bangkok will be horrendous when it's that temperature. There's been bad air as well here for a few weeks, but it's just starting to improve again.
Alright, Jamie finishing up, setting this up, all the finishing touches, getting everything lined up correctly.
Yeah, if he can make this one, it will get him back into it, get back within... Well, he's still 3 shots behind at the moment, isn't he, here, look?
Yeah, he really needs to hit this, and then come with like
He
a
needs
10-pointer.
it, yeah.
I mean, he's definitely not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. I have seen people
and that
come
miss,
back. Mm-hmm.
That miss will definitely give him a little bit of confidence, and if he can make this one on this attempt, it might just give him the boost, a little bit of pressure on Chi-Ming. You never know what can happen in Q Sports. We often see it in rotation where one shot can change a match. The same can happen in this as well.
Right, here we go, first attempt. Good view here. It's cute. Looks like he
Miss
jumped up a
Q.
little bit too.
Yeah. You still need, a good technique. You need a good stroke. You need to keep that head still. I know it's difficult when you're trying to do so much, but it's imperative that you keep that head still. The Q-tip will move when your head moves or any other part of the body. You need to have a really solid foundation.
Do you have a Fargo, Mark White?
Yes, I do. 575.
Well, you're higher than me.
Yeah, but I'd never challenge you.
Well, it depends on what we're playing.
So definitely not artistic, Paul. Put it that way. Did we not play in Ohio when we went? Was it the bank room we went to? What was it called?
Bank shots. We might
Bank
have.
shots. Did we not play in there?
I think we
I
did.
think we did play, didn't we?
I think so. Let me looking it up. My Fargo was 554.
Oh, we're pretty close.
I'd
I'll
play
give
you
you one
even.
rack start. Yeah, I'll
No,
play you even as
I'll
well.
play you even. I don't like to do the
Yeah, I don't-
handicap
I'm-
unless I know for a fact that I'm playing somebody way higher than me.
Do you know, I'm actually doing that at the moment. I'm playing a 15 handicap. I'm an 8, and I'm playing a 15, and I'm playing him off level. Normally, I would play him 8, 4, so I need 4, he needs 8, and I get the 7 ball as well. But I'm playing him off levels to improve, and I just don't like handicaps. I think if you practice hard enough, and that's when you deserve to beat people. Anyway, that's another story. And I've gone hill. I went hill with him 7 times. He's beaten me all those times, but also on 7 other occasions. But I'm not going to give up until I beat him. Come on, Jamie. Second attempt.
Oh, it's better. Look at
This
this.
is better. This is much better. This is perfect.
A shot.
Yeah,
Nice.
showing big heart there as well. Miscue, Brian, wasn't it, on the first one? Under
Yep.
a lot of pressure. Makes it. Here comes the ball cleaner again. Look, that was my job in Las Vegas. My first ever job in pool for CSI and Predator was cleaning the tables and the balls in 2021 at the Rio in Las Vegas. Look at me now, Ma. Look at me now, Ma. Great shot, Jamie Moody. Oh, look at that. He enjoyed that. Yes, nailed it.
All right, so we're back to 20-point deficit. So again, not out of the woods. I mean, not out of contention. You can still come back from this.
You haven't got Kevin's teeth in, have you, Brian?
What?
You haven't got Kevin's false teeth in, have you?
No. Discipline 3-5C. That's the down the pike draw shot.
Ooh, that doesn't ring a bell.
Down the alley, I should
Down
say.
the pike. Ah. Oh, is that what you call it? A turnpike? Is that what's a turnpike?
Turnpike's like a toll road, pay road.
Oh yeah, I like this one. He's going all out here, Brian, for a 10-pointer. This is a great shot, isn't it? Big draw, right hand spin on the cue ball, hit the cue, run up the cue, and make the 9 ball in the side.
I think
What's the secret here, Brian?
this one, you just have to have a good long follow through, a good pure draw stroke, and then your aim just has to be correct on the combo ball.
So the secret is hit it good.
Pretty much.
So the 7 ball is the ball he's trying to make in the side. The 8 ball in this corner. Draw back. Zip and fizz whiz the cue ball over off that end rail onto that cue butt.
Alright, so here we go. 8 in the corner, draw all the way back, make the 7. As you see where that butt's placed, he's got that all the way back in the pocket, and that's the smart way to do it. Because you're guaranteed wherever you hit on that bottom rail, you'll get guided by that cue butt. Oh, hit this. Come on, does it have speed? Come on, cue ball. Come on, cue ball. Oh, man.
Sounds like Gaston's just made another shot.
He made a 10-point masse on the first try.
Wow. Look at this for unfortunate.
I almost thought Gaston's yelling.
7 moved.
Yeah, I almost thought Gaston's yelling would have caused enough vibration to make the 7 go in.
Yeah, that or the breeze.
That's better. Spin ball.
Yes, 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 yes. 100%, 100%.
9 points for Jamie, so he's cut the lead to 11. I think their flipper doers are off a little bit. All right, Master Lin now.
Yeah, they're one score away, aren't they?
Yep.
It's the flipper dodo. It's wrong.
Nicely done for Jamie.
Let's see where he places the butt. Oh, he hasn't got it into the pocket, has he? I don't think, unless he just hasn't set it yet.
Now they got the flipper do right. Jamie took care of that. No, they just got it down where the point's at, which is still good. If you have that butt up a little bit, if you have any rail exposed, there's a possibility of the cue ball hitting that rail. You know, so you don't want that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Master Lin's first attempt. Here we go. Oh, well, look at this. How'd he hit it?
Oh, yes. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yeah, I think he's missed his one shot for this match. Tremendous, great draw shot. While we're talking about draw, we'd just like to mention that Duya, I'm sure, hopefully, that Kevin can just flip over to the table that I'm talking about in a minute. There's a Chinese 8-ball table made by Duya in the room as well. And Duya, along with SYKRS Chalk Company, did a draw competition which was won by Florian Kohler, and he won $5,000 for the trouble. Whoever drew the furthest won the money, and I believe he drew 230 something inches. There it is, and that is Andrew Sozio, I think, having a little
Actually, that's
practice.
Max.
No, it's not Andrew, it's Max, isn't it?
Max and Jordan from France.
Oui.
Yeah, this table looks sharp. It really does.
Yeah, it's a beautiful table. We can't see the legs, so to speak, from that angle, but it really does look quite sporty and sexy. Florian, of course, is the reigning champion, defending champion of this event. He won here last year, looking to hold on to that title, and he's already in the semi-final, so he's just one more match away from that final. 2 more matches away from successfully defending the title.
Discipline 4, 3A. I believe this is the inside spinner. I got it right.
All right,
Well
you're
done.
redeeming
Go
yourself.
to the top of the class.
Yeah, this is a pull shot. This is just a forced follow with outside English. So this is going to be high right, as in the diagram, and just pocket the ball. spin around, make the combination.
Yeah, this is a lovely shot. I played an 8 ball like this earlier on to get back for the 9.
Remember correctly, you had just commentated on one of our, I think it was when you were at the league room at the World Championships, and then you went to Ohio to do the Predator event, and there was literally this exact same setup. Somebody was making the ball to a force follow, come around 2 rails to get shape, but they scratched. And you said, hey, that's the artistic pool shot. If there was a combo there, they would have made that.
Yes, I remember it well. Yeah, if you do hit this really well, the scratch is on, of course, which is what they're playing for here, basically. It just happens to be a ball in the way. So this is all about the stroke. We're right down the line. I think that will do it. I think that will do it.
Nicely done. Okay, so we'll see what Jamie does after this. After this, we'll have 3 shots left.
Needs to make it, doesn't he? Look at that cue ball stopping and then fizzing forwards.
Yep. So Jamie really needs to hit here. If he doesn't, he's down 29 points with 3 shots to go. That's going to be hard to come back from. So he really needs to hit this. And he's a good pool player too, so he's probably shot this shot hundreds of times in a pool game.
I think that was the biggest smile I've ever seen out of Master Lin.
Yeah, when he's competing, he's focused.
I hope he tips his taxi driver as well, Master Lin.
I hope so too, because that's me.
Look at that loose grip.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, yes, Jamie.
Is he
yes,
long?
Jamie
Is he
Moody.
long? He got it.
He
Nicely
got
done.
the fireworks as well off the back of his vest. You see how I'm learning American, Brian? I said vest and not waistcoat.
Yeah, it's true. Good follow through here. Alrighty, so Jamie is down 11 points. Sorry, 21. He's down 21 points with 3 to go, so he has to hit a 10-pointer here. Jamie cannot pick bank kick or draw. Discipline 7 for C. I think that's the leapfrog. No, that's the Evil Knievel, I think. No, Florian's double jump. That's right. This is a cool looking shot.
Yeah.
So you jump over the barriers, and then while the cue ball is still moving, jump it again over the second barriers. There's actually a combo there. So this is actually the older diagram. But the cool thing is we're kind of updating our program. So we're going to have all new diagrams, all new everything. So this is the last time we're going to have incomplete diagrams on a few of them.
Tim Gallagher is going to be a busy man by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Well, while we're talking about the double jump shot, Florian Kohler, I've seen him make this, and he loves to do a little spin himself in between the jumps, which always looks really, really entertaining.
Yeah, you don't have to spin in between these two.
You should make that compulsory, I think, as well. Add it to the diagram.
No. Alright, so after this shot, each player will only have 2 shots left. So since Jamie is down 21 points right now, he must connect on this. Because if he doesn't connect, he'll be down 21 points with 2 to go and Master Lin's still shooting, so this is a must make.
The pressure is on. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Just seeing in the chat, lots of people talking about the colour green cloth, of course, and he's got his lovers, he's got his haters. Let's watch this and I'll go back to that.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh,
Well, while you're hearing some
Just a little
applause, Gaston Tomadani has completed his match and has won over Wayne Parker. So one of the semi-final matches will be Gaston Tomadani versus Tim Chin, which is a rematch of the semifinals 2 years ago.
yeah, just got a little bit too fast on the first
What
one. That's
came
better.
off the table?
Oh, it can't come off the table?
It cannot come off the table. It has to stay on the table. That's why the combo was added.
I see. Okay. Because normally scratches are allowed, I just thought that may be still okay. But has to remain on the table. It says Superman.
Yep, it does.
Superman says goes. Oh, need to land on the back of that 4 ball, didn't he? Landed just before it.
And I don't know if they
Oh
know
dear,
it, but
he's
that's
out. It's over.
That's the match. I don't know if they know it, but that's the match. Because he's up 21. I don't know if he's paying attention to the score, but
Yeah. 21. The difference, only 20 on, to use the snooker expression. Not enough points on the table, so to speak. Just going back to that, the colour cloth. A lot of fans love the green, traditionalists, and of course it does come from the French game croquet, played on the lawns outside with the hammer and the balls going through the targets. And of course in the winter, when it was too cold to play outside, they moved it inside, put it up on a table. They used to use a mace instead of a hammer. No cues were around them. They used to use what was called a mace. And out of respect for the game of croquet, they made it green as well.
I actually grew up playing croquet in my backyard with my family.
Did you do trick? You must have had come from a very, very high class family. Croquet? We played marbles and conkers.
Chi-Ming wins, second attempt. I'm basically a bonus shot here.
Yeah, I mean, even if he doesn't make it, he's still won. Will anyone tell them, or will they just carry on until somebody realises?
I mean, after this, once they go back, even once Lynn makes this or he misses it, they'll look at the score. Ugh.
Oh, he's missed
No
it.
points, but looking at it, there's only 2 shots left, and there's only 20. He's up 21. So, yeah, he just looks at me.
Jamie's just realised. He's just realised it's over. Finito.
Yep.
The handshake, the hug, even better. So Florian will be playing the Master Lin, on his last ever appearance in a World Championship. Well played. Unlucky. Jamie Moody. Condolences there from Jimmy Glanville. Tim Chin as well. The dream is over for Jamie Moody. We're back soon with our first semi-final.
Yeah, that should be a great match. Masterlin versus Florian Venom Kohler. That's going to be a good one. And our other semifinal is Gaston Tomadoni versus Tim Chin. That should also be a good match. We got good matches coming up. You will not want to miss it. Our first semifinal is at 1 p.m., which is just about 1 hour from now. And the second semifinal is at 4:30 p.m. So I'm not sure which order these matches are going to be. I'm not sure which one is going to be the Florian match, which one is going to be the Tim Chin match, but we'll have that up soon. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss when we go live. I am Kevin Ross along with Brian Pauley and Mark White. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.